Wow.
So all of that happened, but that philosophy and religion piece never really left me.
It was still that itch.
Along the way, probably about 2009, 2008, I started to perceive a call to ministry. And I told my wife, and she said, "What do you think that means?" And I said, "I don't know." She said, "You know, I didn't marry a pastor." And I told her, "I didn't marry a pastor's wife.
Oh, right.
This is not what I saw for
Yeah.
myself." And my pastor, after I had a conversation with him, said, "You got to go to seminary." And I went, and I'm sitting in my first couple of classes, and I'm like, "This is it.
Wow.
This is where you should have been. Forget that should have been. This is where you need to be now."
Wow. Okay.
So I did that while working. And, at CB, I've been in real estate transaction management, kind of more of a corporate real estate thing.
Right.
And I remember that my one of my main clients was acquired around that time.
Okay.
And I started spending time around a pharmaceutical firm that we all know as an account, as a transaction lead on the account, doing stuff in Latin America, which
Wow.
I don't speak Spanish, I don't speak Portuguese. I didn't travel anywhere. I was working on transactions.
Right.
And everything changed for me, but the way that things were set up, I could go to seminary at lunch. I'd spend the morning in the office in Saddlebrook, go to seminary at lunch, and have lunch and work on project stuff from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and then go to class at 7.
Man. And how long did you do that for?
An MDiv, Master of Divinity, takes 3 years full time.
Okay.
I went kind of full time, but mostly at night, so it took me 4 years.
Wow. And
4 years of a lot of shucking and jiving, and leaving class to take calls, and sometimes having my computer open with my email up because got to do what I got to do.
Right.
But it was an interesting time.
Man, oh my gosh! I mean, hats off. I gotta shake your hand. Thank you, brother. I mean, that is some hard work, and it's funny because we all have things we aspire to be, and sometimes we have an itch or a want or just a calling, and we also have a career. And sometimes it's like, why am I feeling this at my age? I'm 28, I'm 35, I'm 44, But as life progresses, there's a new phase that we enter. And that phase may come to you at 28, and it may come to you at 48. But just know it's the right time that it's coming to you. And it's probably a time where you can, if you put the extra effort in, do both. Like for instance, you may not have been able to do that at a younger age, or when you had your family, your family was younger as well. But now that you're more mature, now that you're a little more stable, now that your family is more stabilized as well, and with the experience, hey, it's time to scratch that thing. And you obviously scratched it, and it took you balancing not just your busy commercial real estate brokerage career, but also a Master's in Divinity course load, which I'm sure isn't easy, right? So, congrats to you, and that's why I wanted to shake your hands. So, are you a pastor after? Did you get into the ministry right after graduating with your Master in Divinity?
Well, I've always served.
Okay.
I came up as a church boy. I mean, I was
okay.
It became more serious for me personally, probably in my second year professionally, working at LaSalle at the time. But, I always did something.
Okay.
And then eventually, because I had a business degree, somebody asked me to be a trustee. All right, so now I'm writing checks.
So you were always doing something in the church in the background. Okay.
Right.
It's just that later on in your career, you made it official. I'm getting this degree, we're getting these credentials, and I'm doing this thing.
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.